Hi, thank you for checking out my channel and the Persona Rerun project. If you are enjoying it, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with any friends who might be interested in Persona. I am also live on Twitch at twitch.tv/MacTheVoid, as well as have a coffee. Outside of that, in the comments, I'm specifically looking for suggestions on how to play the Persona 3 DLC, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and Persona 5 Strikers in a similar type of format. I've never played those ones before, so please be spoiler free on your suggestions, but I'd like to start preparing for the next leg of this journey, so any suggestions would be appreciated. Otherwise, we'll get right into it. Thanks. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me, or are more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep.
My friend's brother got it too. It's starting to scare me. And it's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Apparently Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. I remember a lot of those popping up around 2012. This has ended for today. So in between this time and last time, I found out that Aigis does have a proper romance thing this time. And if you're wondering why I was concerned about that, is that in Portable, her romance arc thing wasn't really like because all of 3 you were forced to romance people, it was a thing, but it was not really it was just in this gray area, and since that was an addition in Fez and Portable and not in the original 3, I wasn't sure how they'd handle it, so I wanted to make sure. And so I didn't spoil myself on it or anything, but I did Google whether it is, and apparently yes, that it's more in line with other girls' romance arcs. So there you go. The Sorno seems to have stepped out. Let's see, I averaged 2 hours of overtime, not factoring in the mean age. A little spice here, and here. According to my extrapolations of next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17 increase. Huh? Wait a second. If I round up, then I actually get 5.17. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Well, in any case, this is one beautiful equation. Huh? Oh, hello there, Voidkin. Did you ever hear my calculations? Isn't my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not be strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. I don't think that's how math works. Masamune himself would be impressed. Oh, guess Mr. Ono's been rubbing off on me. I assume you're here because you discovered the beauty of math, right? Once you master its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Just calculate the probability from all sides and determine the prize collection totals too. Then if you calculate how much of your winnings you want to save, you'll always make a profit. Not that I ever bought a ticket. Now listen to the secret of falling in love with math. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. I decided to give up for today. Oh, is this how that's gonna go? Okay. Chihiro, Bebe, Kisuke, Nozomi, Bunkichi. Saving them for another break. Saving him for another break. Could go for Bebe. Or I could go for... I guess I could go for the art. Even though I really don't want to. Oh, too bad. I don't have a Fortune Arcana. Oh, what a shame. It's truly a tragedy. Do I have... I don't think... I think I only have one for Bebe. Hey, Bebe, let's hang out. I mean, I'll double check with Chihiro, but I don't think I have one for her. Oh, sorry, I should have assumed. Take care. Damn straight. Hey, baby.
Hello, hello.
I know I already finished you in one reality and almost finished you. I probably. Yeah.
Sewing is my life.
We're
My
really
wallet
behind in
may
this
be
reality,
light,
is what I mean.
And my materials may be cheap. But I will work out to make a beautiful kimono and save my future.
Have to baby work on the kimono.
Wait, this is starting to come together. Manzoku. When my uncle sees this, I know he'll agree with me about how great Nihon is.
He'll definitely agree. That said, it's a French-made outfit.
Which means I must work even harder. I made so much progress today. And I could not have done it without your help. Merci. Arigato. Thank you.
Baby seems truly grateful. I feel like we're closer.
My arms are so very tired. I must have overworked them. But no matter what's the cost, I will finish this kimono. For my future, for Nihon, I cannot give up now.
They spent the day helping baby, then went back to the dorm.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Alright, let's see. I think I'm already done with... What are you doing?
Say,
Determine... Might gain a new ability. Okay, so actually there is still one more to do with you. In which case, that's going to be my highest priority in the first place.
yes, this looks good. Just to be safe, we should adjust the amount of fertilizer and make sure they get enough sun. They look like they're growing fine now. What a relief.
I worked hard too. It's all thanks to you, Fuka.
Oh, I only lent a helping hand. I'm sure tending them is important, but it's all thanks to the plants themselves for being so strong. You know, after I treated the plants when they were sick, I kept coming back here to check on them. I noticed that the spots where we had cut off the leaves were already sprouting new ones, and in just a little while, they were healthy and green all over again. Maybe I'm making a big deal of this, but it made me realize that life is actually quite amazing.
Isn't it just?
It didn't matter that they had been weakened or had damaged parts. Just giving them a little support was enough for them to show how strong they really are.
Let's keep at it.
Yes, if we hadn't had to take care of them like this, I never would have noticed. I'm not sure how to say it, but I hope I can be as resilient as these plants are.
I'm sure you'll be able to manage that, Fuka. Fuka is looking tenderly at the plants we've grown together. Greatly reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. Yay, thank you.
I think I'll check on the plants one more time, just to show my appreciation. Maybe.
Oop, sorry, I didn't mean to... Maybe if I keep thinking them, they'll grow even healthier. Oh, that's so
That should
sweet.
do it. Shall we head back down?
Oh, yep, 1 week left. 1 week remains.
Good evening.
Style. Type beat.
It'll be a full moon again in just another week. Finally, this will be the 12th ordeal. Are you ready? I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by, but either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it? It's a bit soon to be reminiscing, though. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Oh, Otto doesn't go.
We now resume our coverage of the
immediately.
Phantom Thieves, the suspects
forget.
for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look,
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
if I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Families of the victims. Don't they only have one victim for us, or I guess two? Oh, they're pinning all their shutdowns on us. That's right. I forgot. That's insane. That's a lot of
I
money.
hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I mean, there was a choice to get off the train eventually. But we always wanted to help more people. So, didn't know it'd get to this point.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Nope, definitely won't. Don't worry about that. There's no way I would do anything desperate ever. Don't worry.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big that bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Can't you suggest that they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is lately. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. Yo, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice for us feels kinda weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly up against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Also, it doesn't mean that they weren't corrupt in the first place.
Nothing of the sort.
Also.
There's the Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fat around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay, no. To be fair, like we all said not to jump into it. That's not. The person who jumped into it was Morgana. One sec. Right. Okay. What? So this is my fault? What? Ryuji, why are you taking that as like a blaming yourself for that?
Able to cope with it more calmly.
Because like Morgana's the one who forced our hand. Morgana's the one who didn't listen when we all said, "Oh, let's not jump into this." Even Ryuji was like, maybe not." Right? Or like said yes but then backed down immediately. Like Morgana's at fault here, and yet somehow people are like the game's trying to frame it like Ryuji because like it's fucking stupid.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey.
I mean, it's good to rebalance, though.
What did we do wrong?
They baited us.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Whose fault was that, Morgana?
We only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Jesus, not even though, because
really
like
is
we
it.
backed off of it despite the public,
So
and then
caught up
Morgana
in
went and
making a
did
name
it.
for ourselves.
Fucking.
I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
God, this is so stupid. This is so
we had begun
stupid.
clinging onto
Morgana
fame
forced our
first to
hand. All of
belong,
us
but our
said
eyes
no.
have become
All
clouded.
of us said no.
We were meant
What
to
are
be
you
the righteous
talking
phantom
about
thieves,
that we got caught up in
but
it?
we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too, but still, it's so damn frustrating!
Like, this
Of
would make
course
more
I wanna
sense
do
if we
something
got
about
caught
this.
because Ryuji said some shit. It would make sense if he was blaming
We'll be in
himself.
deep water
But
at
this
this
is
rate.
100%
However, we have no
Morgana's
idea who we're
fault.
up
Like,
against,
no one else in the
and
team
whether they're an
besides Morgana
individual
is
or
at
an
fault right
organization.
now.
Furthermore,
Because he's the one who ran off
we
and
must
did it
be
by
in a
himself.
position of
We
power.
only got involved
We'll have
because
powerful
he ran off by
backers
himself
who can
and we
go
had to
so
go
far.
clean up after him.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this
Why,
now?
why is the game trying to act like
things might get
it's
worse for
Ryuji's fault? I
everyone.
don't understand.
Hey, what should we do?
Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
I don't mind.
Really? That's good. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
I mean, I don't think he needs to change all that much, but if you feel that way, you can always still change.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
That was like an additional scene, right? Why was that added? I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us together at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. It doesn't think he is trying to boss us around like that. Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
We can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Oh, still not allowed out? Oh, okay. Not allowed out, but allowed inside. Alright. In which case...
Hey!
Let's call Kawakami.
Make sure you close up.
Alright. No worries.
Hi!
Yep. Alright. And then,
Okay.
yeah, let's just continue making a hell of a lot of lockpicks instead of making an eternal lockpick for whatever reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then.
Hi!
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
You gonna report us?
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy number 1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big that bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. I can't you suggest that they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. Yeah, same one. Their names are different though. Very excited guy and pallid fellow. Yo, you see the news? I braced myself for this possibility. Yep, same conversation. Bum ba dum bum.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
Yo.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier. Okay, so this isn't new. But was it voiced? God, I don't remember. I don't mind. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought maybe even someone like me could be a hero. Yeah, I called them shitbags, but I'm just the shittiest of shitbags. Are you gonna give up? You're right. I can start changing who I am now. Thanks. Oh, I scared Harun Futaba, didn't I? I have to apologize to them soon. See ya. Bye. What a weird scene to then get a bunch of text messages. Yep. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage.
Okay.
Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Alright.
Nice.
Don't sleep yet. Will you let me train? Because we didn't actually do anything today. No. Okay. I figured not, but I figured I'd double check. Yo, Mac. What kind of event did the classes at your old school do during culture festivals? The school here in Inaba has a bunch of different events for a cultural festival. Guess this is one of the few school events that everyone actually looks forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I know, right? I hope it gets really interesting, especially for some events in particular. There's a headline written in large letters. Miss Yasogami High Pageant. Beauty pageant that will be announced during the Culture Festival.
On top of planning it, Kashiwagi's gonna be in it?
So that's why she agreed to plan this event.
Yeah, I'd be appalled too. The other contestants are Yukiko Amagi, Shii Sadanaka, Rise Kujikawa, Naoto Shirogane, Hanako Otani. That's a surprising lineup.
1, 2... Wow, there's a lot of signups here. I'm surprised so many people took an interest.
Whoa, Rise Kujikawa? Seriously? Oh man, trust a celebrity to kill the fun of it all.
I bet she'll draw a huge crowd.
Wow. Yukiko-san's finally entering. If this was any other year, she'd win for sure. Now she's up against Rosette. It's gonna be a culture festival to remember.
Huh? Rosette's entering? She's gonna take part in something like this? Maybe I better think more seriously about saving a seat.
Look, Chie's entering too. She's actually pretty close to my type.
Actually, I hear she has a lot of secret admirers.
Naoto's that boyish, girlish, whatever, right? You know, she's, pretty cute.
I mean, gross. I don't want to be associated with Naoto fans. Listen, cute's cute, but I'm bi, so like Naoto as a boy would have been fine too. The gender does not matter. Cute's cute, and I like Naoto for her personality.
Dude, you sound like a pervo when you laugh like that.
Yeah, 100%.
But to be honest, I think she's cute too.
I mean, she is, though, so.
Yo, are you free for lunch? I don't know why, but Chie asked us to come to the roof. She looked pretty serious. I wonder if something's happened. Oh, and Kanji's coming too.
You were called out to the rooftop during lunch. Did something happen?
You better have a damn good explanation for this!
For what?
The beauty pageant! You wrote down our names without telling us, didn't you?
No, it wasn't me. Why do you automatically blame me? I mean, if you don't want to do it, you just say no, right? Like it was just a joke.
We wouldn't be so pissed if we could do that! With Kashiwagi planning this year's event, even those who got entered by other people can't back out!
Seriously? Must have been something in the fine print I overlooked.
Dude, Yosuke. Like, I go to bat for you a lot, but like, there's some things you do that are real over the line and fucked up. Like, what the fuck, dude? This and some of the homophobic comments are pretty much the two things I don't really defend him for that I remember. Like, what the fuck, my guy?
So it was you!
Oh, crap!
Hey, do you want us to take part in the beauty pageant?
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys know how popular Yukiko is here. And on top of that, we have an idol and a detective prince.
Someone's being left out. That
What's the point
sucks.
of having a beauty pageant if all these incredible heroines aren't going to take part?
So where do I fit in? Oh. Well, excuse me for not fitting in!
So like, she asked the question and then caused self-damage. That's brutal. That's brutal.
Hey, you want them to be in it too, don't you, Kanji?
Huh? I ain't interested in that stuff.
Naoto-kun, Kanji-kun says that he really wants you to be in it.
What? I didn't say nothing.
What about you? You want them to be in it, right?
I wish there was an option, because like, I think it's fine if they want to do it, right? Rise seems like she'd be down. And honestly, I think Yukiko would if she weren't forced into it. She seems like the kind to just be like, oh, that seems interesting when Rise decided to sign up, right? Like, and then Chie would probably naturally join. The only one who probably wouldn't naturally join is Naoto. Like, following those steps of like, all right, well, if you know, Yukiko's gonna do it, I'll do it too, kind of attitude. I think that there's a very normal, natural way that this could have happened, that it didn't. And so, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this setup, and I wish there's an option of, well, if they want to, But yeah, no, it's fine. Not really.
Ah, I see. Is that a hint of jealousy in your voice? You don't want me making eyes at the other boys?
I mean,
Hey, you guys are inching onto the bandwagon with Yosuke, aren't you?
I literally
So long
just
as
said
there
I
are people
didn't.
looking forward to seeing me, I might as well put on a show for them. Of course, there's no need to involve my agency in this.
That's right. That's the way to go. Teddy's looking forward to it too. Actually, I think he was more excited than anyone. It was him who was pushing me to sign you all up.
I mean, I do buy that, to be fair.
So Ted's behind this too.
Yosuke still
We're in
shouldn't
an
have done it,
awkward
though.
position. If we can't refuse, I suppose there's no sense in arguing the point. But it seems ill-fitting for someone like me to get up on stage. I wonder if there's any way I could take it up with the school authorities.
I don't think it's a problem at all. I mean, just do it, you know? Seriously.
Dude, looks like your blood's boiling even more than usual.
Silly Kanji, just tell her you want to see her on the stage. So, is it a deal? The four of us will be in the beauty pageant?
What are you saying?
Yeah, like, I really see a way where, like, if Yosuke, or more specifically, Teddy, but if both of them had approached Rise saying, hey, we want all of our you know, friends who are girls, to avoid saying it the other way, to join this pageant, Rise would totally be on board with getting them on board with their consent. And she would be able to do it. We see her constantly be able to turn on that charisma and convince people to do these types of events. So like, the methodology is really what fucked it all up.
I beg you, please be in it.
Like, okay, imagine a different situation, right? Imagine this scene slightly differently, where like we see them all signed up, or we see that they're all gonna do a thing, and then we get a scene of Rise talking them into it while we're sitting to the side, and then as they sign up for it, she lets slip that Yosuke and Teddy put her up to convincing everyone else. We could still have this scene of them being kind of mad at Yosuke and Teddy, but having agreed to do it themselves and not take away their consent and their agency. Right? I'd be like, oh, you tricked us by using Rise, and like that's a fun friendship way of like, oh, what, you know, like that's friends bickering. That's not removal of someone's agency into a situation that's going to make them uncomfortable, right? Like there's a way to do this scene, and almost exactly this type of scene, right? But like, where Rise convinces them to sign up, and then reveals that it's Teddy and Yosuke who asked her to do that. And because she would be so on board to both perform and get them to go and perform with her, right? In this pageant. But like, you know, not to the degree that she'd sign them up without their consent, but she could convince them. You know what I mean? And then that plays a lot better. I don't know.
If you do, my doubts will finally be cleared. Come on, make me a man.
That's weird.
Doubts? What are you talking about?
Look, just do it, damn it. I mean, you're an ace detective, aren't you?
What does that have to do with a beauty pageant?
The preparations for the Culture Festival in 2 days are going well.
We're back! I'm so tired.
Where'd you guys go?
Over to Jeunesse. We had to go get some paint and cloth.
Oh, for the decorations.
Thank you. Did you have them write you an invoice?
Yeah, I think they understood what it was for, so they wrote it without us having to ask.
There's some things I want to go over about the day of the event.
Is this about the group date cafe?
Yes, since Yosuke's leading the executive committee. Wait, what? It was your proposal, right?
That's a thing to drop 2 days
Are you
before.
serious? Well, all you have to do is the reception. After people sign in, have a few guys and girls sit facing each other at a table, conduct a short session first where they ask each other questions. After about half an hour of that, it'll be confession time. Get them to select the number of the person they like. If the other person accepts, that makes them a couple. Hey, Yosuke, you listening?
Yeah, I hear you.
It means he can't participate is his issue, right?
Hey, if we roll up this bit of cloth, won't it kind of be like a ball?
Yeah, okay, I'll be the catcher.
Why the catcher? Hey, Yosuke, want to be the batter?
I don't give a damn anymore. I'm in. Watch me slam that ball right back into your face.
Hey, you guys better get serious about this.
The group date cafe that your class will be running at the Culture Festival is getting underway.
You're back.
I am back. All right, let's see. What are my choices tonight? Dojima, no. Tutoring job. I think I'm still missing skills for that, or stats, right? Who's got to leave? Really got to leave? I think I'm still missing understanding. I'm gonna go. I think folding cranes gives me understanding, right? So let's continue with that. Work. See benefits of working. Yeah, okay. So let's make some origami cranes. You decided to make cranes. You carefully and precisely folded cranes for a person you've never met. Your understanding is you suddenly forgot how to rely on muscle memory. You empty your mind and let your hands fold paper by themselves. Before you know it, you made a mountain of cranes. The bundle of cranes has been completed. From the Volunteer Association, you receive antibiotic gel. They're popping up all over, aren't they? The people with apathy syndrome? Yeah, they are. My friend's brother's friend has it too. It's starting to be a serious problem. It's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Nostradamus actually predicted all of this. Oh, Maxon, there you are. What's wrong? I know I'm not very good, but if you have time, will you go somewhere with me? Yes. I do need to reconcile with Yukari, though. I think I can pull a thing from the shrine to reconcile with her? Question mark? It's lonely by myself. Chihiro is remaining quiet. There's an announcement. Attention, please. Sophomore Chihiro Fushimi and Junior McVoid. The Student Council President would like to speak with you. Please go to the Student Council room immediately. I repeat again. The President wants to speak with me? Don't tell me the President thinks I stole the money too. Don't worry, she'll help us. Right, she will, won't she? I talked to her. At least I won't have to trouble you anymore, Max-san. Good. You two are here. I apologize for the sudden announcement. The reason I called you here is you think I stole the money. Fushimi, I'd like to hear the whole story directly from you. Max-san. Okay, this is real tough for me. Because again, I'm actually treating hers like I would actually treat a social link rather than the ass-handed ways I've been treating the other ones, because this is this is the asshole playthrough. This is how I'm not gonna be doing this in other realities, let's be honest. Okay, so here's why it's difficult. She clearly needs some support. She has incredible social anxiety that she is taking steps to work past. We see her improving in different ways from it. So she's asking for help right now. And people do need that help. Mitsuru asked to hear it directly from her. In addition to that, she does need to start to speak up for herself. Like part of the reason why she's being blamed is not being able to speak for herself, right? That's not the entirety of the reason why. Some people are assholes, and I'm sure the teacher just accidentally misplaced it, and it's in their paperwork or whatever, and then it's gonna be like, oh, I have it, sorry about that, and people are gonna be like, oh, okay, like whatever, and move past it very quickly. Obviously she won't be able to, because like it's traumatic to be blamed, like to be falsely accused for stuff, right? And not have a way to defend her. But like there's the number of people who would be on her side and believe her is not zero if she was capable of standing up and being like, no, I didn't do that, right? So like it's an important moment for her to be able to do that. That's why I'm kind of like a wait and see what happens. If anything, I wouldn't. I wish there was a third option of encourage her to speak up. Because I think that's more where I'd sit. Is less like step in and defend her, and more encourage her to speak up. Actually, how I'd sit probably instinctually if this is happening is I would probably step in and defend her. Because that is a little bit of my default, but like I think the proper way to do it and would be to encourage her to speak for herself, but like let her actually speak for herself. No, wait, I can explain for myself. I don't cause you or anyone else more trouble. It's okay, Fushimi. Not necessarily someone who's good at counting money who makes the best treasurer. I prefer someone who will work diligently without complaining. From what I've seen in Student Council, Chihiro, obvious that you didn't take the money. Thank you, Mr. President. I was just testing you. In a situation like this, I'm afraid you'll have to prove your innocence. You think you can do that? See, like exactly that. Like I don't necessarily agree with her idea of like testing her in this way when she has that super high social anxiety, but I think she has the right idea of, listen, I believe you, but you need to be able to speak for yourself, because we're not always going to be like right here to defend you from those accusations that are coming around, and you know, it's difficult to say this, and I'll probably regret it, but I don't think I can do it. Never be embarrassed of who you are. Allow me to take care of it. It's my responsibility as Student Council President. Give me a hand, will you, Void? Alright. I'd like to know more about Fushimi, and I've seen you two together after school. I'd like to prove to those who suspect her that even outside of school, she behaves respectably. Void, I'll leave tonight open. Come to my room when you're free. Try not to be seen by anyone. But please wait, that means... You two will be meeting alone? I don't want to make things worse. Even in the dorm, there are students who spread rumors. No, that's unacceptable. I won't let you do it. Fushimi. Get away from him. There's no way I'll agree to that. If I can clear my name, it won't be necessary, right? I'm going to talk to the teacher. Oh, like she's like jealous. Jealousy as a motivator of being like, no, I'm not gonna let the super hot student council president bring the guy I like into her room late at night. Oh, little does she know. Also, like, listen, you're a girl. Yuko has my heart. Jiro's drawing close to Mr. Takanazuka. I clearly remember what happened that day. You had a bandage on your chin because you cut yourself while shaving. I handed the fee money to you directly. Do you expect me to just pretend that never happened? Calm down, Fushimi. Please explain, or else. Sorry, it's all my fault. Or else someone important to me. Huh? That day I had to stay late and I missed my train. Didn't have any money on me, so I used what you collected to pay for a taxi. What? I intended to return the money, but then I forgot. Is it getting old, huh? It's not funny. Don't worry, I'll explain to the class what happened and return the money. So please forgive me, Chihiro. I assumed there's just a misunderstanding, but this is inexcusable. You call yourself a teacher? Misappropriation of public funds is a serious crime. I will report this immediately. Please don't. It's okay, Mitsuru-san. Everybody makes mistakes. If that's the case, then let's go, Max-san. So she proved herself. She's happy. She's like, I already proved everything. I don't need to get him in trouble. You're just not going to her room. I got what I wanted. Damn, like, I wish this side of her was out a little bit more. Like, I don't enjoy that, like, her entire character growth is out of jealousy because of you. But actually, like, I think that actually, for her, that actually makes a lot of sense. And I don't hate that as much as I would for other characters, because, like, it makes sense even from the context of being, like, even if it was a friendship way, which it clearly isn't, it would make sense of, like, no, this is my only friend, and like having that jealousy. And, like, if we're talking about the things that motivate her, and like how she's always kind of been focused on, like, oh, you know, those shoujo mangas with the romance and this and that, like it makes sense that that is her motivator. I just wish, like, we got glimpses of this firmer side of her social link throughout, even if it was while privately, and then she gets shy when other people are around. I think that would have been more interesting and would make me like her a lot more. Exxon, over here. Can you believe I went to the faculty office and said all that? I even surprised myself. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. Remember when I said to Mitsuru-san, get away from him? I was worried what might happen if you and Mitsuru-san were alone together. So flustered I almost passed out. I'm pretty weird, huh? I've been like that ever since I was a kid, or so my mother says. Normally I'm quiet and timid, but when it comes to something I care about, then I become aggressive. I've been talking to my mother about you, Max-san, and she wants to meet you. Would you like to come over to my house one day? You know, when you're not busy? My relationship with Chihiro has intensified. I still have to apologize to Mitsuru and or an explanation. Excuse me. That's gonna make things much more awkward when I get in her pants too. God, I hate what this version of the playthrough does to me. It's so gross. All right. Mole whackers. Let's get our agility up. your room. You sense that familiar presence.
Good evening. It'll be a full moon again in just another week. At last, the 12th one. Are you ready? Regardless of how long it's been, a lot has happened, hasn't it? But it's a bit soon to be reminiscing. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Okay, goodbye. Nope, my strength. I know what stats are. Apathy syndrome. Oh no, it's spreading because Nostradamus or whatever. It's finally time for lunch. Yo, kind of feels weird running into you in the hall like this. Oh hey, you free today? Want to go somewhere? If I'm not busy. Okay, just tell me after school if you do. Oh, so many people are available. Strength will be fully maxed out somewhat soon. Wait, what? What do I have equipped here? Oh, it's the needle shoes that give me extra. Wait, is today Monday? No, it's Tuesday. I just missed the sale. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until literally the last second. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So no, he's available, Akihiko, which is not a bad way to start, but it seems like he's more available than Junpei is, even. Oh really? Then let's stop by somewhere. We went outside with Junpei. I keep getting this feeling that everything's so peaceful at school. Everyone seems to be having fun, but they don't know what's going on. That doesn't make a difference or anything, but it's like, I feel this wall between us and them. That's okay, because I don't really talk about serious stuff with them. Hey, wanna go eat something? Oh, why'd that make me so sad? Okay, to be clear, the part that made me sad was this part, obviously. Like, he's talking about feeling disconnected from the rest of his friends, and this is a guy who's known as like the golden retriever who makes friends with everybody, right? From the second they show up. But he's talking about how he has a disconnect with everyone because they don't know all the stuff that's going on. Like, very magical girl stuff, right? If you're into magical girls at all, that's actually a pretty normal plot development in magical girl media and stuff, right? But he's like, that's okay because I don't really talk about serious stuff with them. And like knowing that he comes from like an alcoholic home, right? Like he's talked about his dad being an alcoholic, I believe, before. And like that's part of like why he wants to protect women, like in particular. And so like this pause here of like, it's okay, I don't really talk about serious stuff with them anyways, like can be about that, but it's also about like it can be about like the shadows and stuff, but it's also about his like interpersonal stuff that he doesn't share with people. And then the pause and then the, hey, want to go eat something? Hey, Junpei, you going home? Oh, hey, Kenji. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you, Maxon. Oh, if that's how it is, you should have told me. It's nothing like that. Our significant others are both in the same hospital. We live in the same dorm, so hey, what are you getting? Why are you getting your phone? Maxon, mind if I get a picture together? Why? My sister keeps begging me for pictures from school, but all I have are guys. What'll she say if I don't show her at least one picture of me with a girl? But still, a picture? Wait, could it be? Is it you? Yep, wait, what? I'm gonna tell you this as a friend, got it? Peeping on girls is a crime. Who's peeping? I just asked Mess. Yeah, like, I appreciate you being protective, Junpei, of your friends, right? And like we haven't really seen you with guy friends, but like besides Kenji, but like you know, I hope that you're protective of your guy friends too. But like he did just ask permission, and the person who did the photo is the only thing that's in connection with it, and I almost wish I just said sure. But you know, it's good to question at least why this person who you've only met a few times, like while we were like cleaning up and at the cultural festival and stuff, like we don't really have an interaction. I just know that he and my friend from the tennis club, Rio, like semi have a thing, kind of, not really, where he's like starting to consider it, but Rio was kind of rejected by him. Not now. PE pictures, the ones going around. Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Oh, right. You're really into older women. That's right. At least I'm proud of who I am. So what's this about? Are there pictures of her going around? Wouldn't the photography club be your first bunch of suspects? The photography club. Totally forgot about them. All right, we'll go check it out. Thanks, Kenji. Make sure you smack them for me too. Why? I mean, if there's pictures of me going around, Rio has got to have some going around too, because we're in the tennis club together and they're good friends. But outside of that, I think it's sincerous to him a little bit more too. The distinctly sour smell of the dark room wafts out. Why are you the photography club president? Because even in Reload, you're the art club president. Was it supposed to be photography this entire fucking time? Whatever. Besides the point. I really want to play Resident Evil 2 again. Is what the dark room makes me think of. The other club members are out right now. What do you need to ask about? There's supposedly this photo going around. You know anything about it? Going around? What photo is it? It's a picture of me. Huh? I don't know anything about that. I know all the film used by the club members gets developed here, but I don't remember seeing anything like that. Oh, you mean by someone who is being a peeping Tom? That's what you're here. You sure you don't want to join the club? Oh well, it's not me. Also, there's none of our members who would do such a thing. I mean, I'm glad you think that and know your club members, but like also being too confident of that can be a bias, huh? But that's, I know, people who love the art of photography would never stoop so low. That's just straight up not true. I can tell you none of my people would have done it. What do you think, Mac? Can you trust them? I can't trust him because I don't like him. I don't know what to say to that. Seems like he heard you. I saw the club members too, just in case. Like everyone with the digital camera to show me their data too. Sorry, but that's pretty much all I can do to help. It must be rough. Yeah, I'm glad he's followed up at least with it. But like, there's a fine line, right? Because if you just believe everything that some random person who you never met says about the people around you, that can be rough too, right? So like, there's a fine line where like, to them, what you say is, I don't believe any of these people would do this. Here's my plan that I plan to address this with and talk to them to see, but I don't think that they did anything, right? Like I think that's the fine line that you tread, is like, be willing to look into it and find that information if it's there. But like, also, you know your club members, and so like, it's hard to be like, oh, this happened, so therefore someone in my club must be evil because you guys think that, you know? In any case, you went back outside with Junpei. You know what? We haven't made any progress at all. I guess we'll just have to go about this in a more direct way. I'll try asking my guy friends again, too. Wait here. I think he likes being counted on. No prob. Leave it to me. It'd suck if your social life got ruined by something like this. I mean, don't worry. I'm extremely hot. It won't be ruined. Don't worry. I'm not going to spread that rumor around even more. Well, let's just go back for today. Yeah, and he's gonna be careful about how he asks about it. God, what a good boy. Speaking of good boys.
Good evening. It'll
Good
be
evening.
a full moon again in just another week. At last, the 12th one. Are you ready? Regardless of how long it's been, a lot has happened, hasn't it? But it's a bit soon to be reminiscing. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Ferris disappeared.